And we are live. Welcome everybody to the live stream. I am Ball Python Love, or BPL, or David, however you guys want to call me. And welcome to Pythons and Exotics. I am one half of the co-host. I am the P, and I'm about to introduce you to the E, to Josue's Exotics. You got it, bro.
What's going on, y'all? I'm Josue from Josue's Exotics, and as you know, I do videos about reptiles and amphibians and how to take care of those guys and other things like that. And I'm the other half of the P&E show. And on tonight, we have another special guest coming in for you. It's going to be Fox Hollow Reptiles. So go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Fox Hollow Reptiles. My name's Todd. Typically do a lot of DIY and breeding type videos on YouTube.
Sweet. So to introduce a few people, Sonora, welcome. Reese's Pythons, what's up, brother? Hell yeah, appreciate you. DG, welcome. Congratulations on winning that sticker pack earlier.
DG, I believe, just had a child recently, I think.
Yeah.
Like, weird enough. Like, I think he told us that the other day, like last night. Congratulations.
Congrats.
So, like normal, Ball Python Love never asks the first question. I always let Josue do it. Josue, you're up.
All right, so you got a whole bunch of different kinds of reptiles. So, like, just name off like a couple different kinds that you have, or a couple species or so that you like to keep.
So I've got, let's see. So in the past I've had boas, but I have one ball python. I have about a dozen western hognose, a little over a dozen corns, and then I'm down to 3 bull snakes.
Oh.
And then I've got 5 redfoots as well.
Oh, okay. Cool. So,
No,
what were you gonna say, BPL? You good?
Okay. Of all your snakes, which one is your most favorite to handle?
Mm-hmm.
The albino bull. He is hands down my favorite one. I actually posted a picture of him on Instagram yesterday because I just redid their tubs. I can actually grab him down here in a minute if we want to, because I'm right in front of all of them.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask you, because like, so how is it keeping bull snakes? Because with me, like wanting to look into like getting one day, like getting a little bit of insight beforehand would be great.
Really and truly. So, have you ever messed with a hognose?
I've seen them, and I haven't found one yet, personally, because I know we got the Eastern over here, but no.
So they are basically big giant hognose. They do the bluff strike. They do, they're big attitudes. They'll hiss at you. They've got the holes on their noses that they blow the air through. Like, they're just pure attitude. And except the difference is that they're also pure muscle. They're part of the gopher snake family, so they're built to take stuff down.
Because like what is it? Because a lot of time they group the garter snakes and gopher snakes and stuff together.
I don't know how, because garter snakes are like this big, and gopher snakes are like this big.
Every time I look online, it'd be like gophers, garters, and like other colubras. Maybe it's because they're colubras,
or because they're both starting with a G, and it's easy. It rolls off the tongue.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
I've always wanted some garters, but I've never gotten any. And as many as I've got, the last spreadsheet check, I think I have 31, so I don't need any more. And I got like 30 babies coming. So,
because I like the garter snake, I got 2 myself. Like they're real weird because they're live bearing snakes, but like I don't know, they just have a lot of babies. Like I think when I had babies, there were like 12 of them. So,
oh wow,
yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah. So what are the 2 genes of the bull pythons you have? Are they just classic?
So she is a normal that I got for free from Petco, because she had a piece of stuck shed that was about 10 layers deep right on top of her forehead.
Ooh.
And it was like way deep. And anyway, we took her in, soaked her, kept her humid. It eventually popped off and she healed up fine.
Cool.
Good.
Yeah. She's nothing wrong with her. Matter of fact, she stays in a small tub just because she won't eat if she goes into a bigger tub.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
And that just goes to show that they got their own personality. Each state's different.
Like she
What about-
definitely should be in a 32 quart, and she's in like a 15 just to eat.
And so what about the other one?
I only have the one ball
Oh.
python. Yeah, I don't know. I just decided I liked colubrids. I didn't really want the tropical stuff, that's got to be kept warmer, other than the hognose. And the wife was like, "Yeah, I like that other stuff better anyway."
So you said you had like two. You said you had the Western hognose.
Yeah, I've only got westerns. I don't have any easterns. I'd like some easterns, but I haven't found anybody. Well, I know some people to buy them from, but I haven't wanted to come off the money for them yet because they'd just be for fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I need turnaround on what I've already invested first.
So, like within the Westerns, like, do you have like any of the morphs? Like, do they have like? I'm pretty. They have morphs, right?
Oh yeah, and there's some that are stupid expensive.
Because the only one I know of, like I watched like Snake Discovery, she was talking about the anaconda phase or conda phase or something like that.
Yeah, that's one of the lower end common morphs.
And then that's the only one I can think of.
So you've how much do you know, or how comfortable are you with genetics?
So.
So there's like incomplete dominant, and then there's recessive. So condas are the incomplete dominant. So a conda is just half, and the super conda, which is no pattern instead of a reduced pattern, is the super form of it.
Okay, so it's just like in like ball pythons, like super pastel and all that stuff.
Correct. Yeah. Exact same.
Got you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so conda reduces the pattern, and then super conda actually removes the pattern.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's matter of fact, I made one last year. He's hanging out over there.
Sweet. CSL, welcome. Moon over Miami, welcome. Doug, welcome.
Yeah. See if he'll cooperate.
I know they're real funny looking snakes. Well, not funny looking snakes, but like they like to play dead and do a couple of like things like that.
So really, none of mine have ever actually played dead. Now
that means they're like super scared and all.
Yeah. So that is a super conda. See how there's no pattern on it, no spots on it.
Yeah, see, that's badass. I like those little snakes, man. So is that fully grown?
No, this is he's about a year old. And they also condas typically have that black. See if I can get the camera right.
The black belly.
Black belly. Yeah. But see, I'm holding them down. I've got to remember to hold them up to where you can actually see them.
There's a question for you.
I have been in it for about 5 years. There's actually a fun story of how I got into it, and basically my wife said, "I want a snake." So when people ask me, "What does your wife think about this?" I just tell them she started it.
That's badass.
I got lucky.
Because I really like that snake, man. I might have to get one of those.
Yeah, and typically the super condas and stuff, as long as you don't go and get a lot of other morphs on top of them, they're not that expensive. They're, well, as far as hognose go. Hognose in general tend to be expensive.
They're definitely one of the more popular snakes out there. Like, I mean, other than like, your balls and corns and stuff, but yeah, you just got to be careful if you get something that's fresh out of egg and they haven't made sure that it's eating. Like you could end up getting really in trouble and just have thrown your money away. Honestly, we've got a California king snake and a regular king snake, and those are her favorites. And I have no idea why. I totally forgot about them because I just group them in with the corn snakes. Yeah.
Yeah, because we've always kept exotics. She asked me, like, I think I want to get a snake. And I said, okay, as long as I don't have to pay for it. And I didn't. And we ended up with a California king.
I like that one a lot, though. Those are like real pretty snakes.
Oh yeah, he's super pretty. He'll eat you in a heartbeat, though. Like if you stick your finger there, for more than 2 seconds, he's coming for it for food.
Because I mean, I guess technically I got a king snake, but I mean I got a milk snake, but you know,
Yeah, same family.
yeah, same thing.
Garbage disposals. I can take eggs if they're fresh enough slugs, he'll eat them. You know,
Oh, really? That's
frozen
cool.
thawed that didn't get eaten, I can toss them to him. It doesn't matter. Oh, even kinked babies.
Yes, I actually do produce my own rats. Oh, wrong one. My bad. Yes.
Yes, partially. Yes. So I have 3 racks of rats that I maintain and sell, and then I use the money from selling the rats to actually buy the mice I need for all the colubrids. I've only got 4 snakes that eat rats.
But yes, I actually Reese's like, yeah, I think you know that I breed my own rats, and Josue just start breeding mice. Oh yeah.
So we got all kind of projects going on here.
Mm-hmm. I tried to set mine up to where it would be pretty self-maintaining because it gets expensive.
Yeah, good, dude.
I've reptiles wise, I'm pretty much only snakes, other than I've the 5 tortoises. I had a beardy once upon a time, but they take up so much room, especially if you get into like tegus and monitors. They require so much room.
Yes.
It just, to keep them right and to keep them happy, I lost interest because it just, too much for me.
Yeah, for sure. Because that'd be a lot to deal with. Because tegus are huge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've seen like fully grown tegus, and them things, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like 12 foot, it's 6, 8, 10 foot long.
Yeah,
and
frog nuggets. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Frog
nuggets.
I've actually, I know, got probably about 4 litters right now that are fairly fresh, between 4 and 9.
And how many Pac-Man frogs do you have again?
Oh, I don't have Pac-Mans.
Oh.
Mine are straight up for
money.
Money. But that's I might be missing chat and everything.
Just reading through it as we talk and whatnot, so it's red now.
So, well, see, what was the other question I had for you? So you got corn snakes as well. Like, do you got like a favorite morph out of the corn snakes?
I do, but I don't know that I can reproduce it. Hold on.
Because I know there's a lot of morphs within corn snakes too.
Corn's actually really kind of ticked me off to the point that I lost interest for the most part. I still have some just because I love them, but they have, if you get on like their corn snake morph ID Facebook group and things like that, you find out that most of the morphs are some type of hypo variant.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then you're just sitting there bashing your head against a wall with people arguing over the microscopic details of things, and I lost interest. If I can't identify it pretty easily, nah, I'm good. My eyesight's too bad for that.
Yeah, for sure. But because everybody told me like at least get one, because they were like, you need to at least have a corn snake.
So this girl is my favorite, and she comes across orange. She comes across orange on the camera, but in person, she is
probably red.
She is red, and when she goes into shed, she actually turns pink, like straight up pink, because all that red pushes through. She is a fire, pretty sure fire red factor, possibly fire super red factor, because she's so red that her saddles are almost indistinguishable from her background color.
Oh yeah, I seen a little glimpse of it. Yeah, they real close in color. That's a cool snake.
Yeah, I hope that I can eventually reproduce her, but I doubt it. Scaleless is such a hot topic. I'm not opposed to them. I've actually had a scaleless rat snake in the past. He was cool. He was a jerk. And he stunk like all rat snakes do.
So, how's the texture of the skin compared to like just the regular with the scales on it?
Dry human skin. Dry
Really?
scaleless. Yeah, it feels like baby's butt smooth.
That's weird.
Yeah, it really was. And
That'd be so weird.
if he wasn't such a jerk, meh, I would have kept him. But they survive in the wild just fine. I don't know about balls with theirs because they don't have scoots and things, so I don't know how well they would be. But scaleless rat snakes survive in the wild, no problem. So I have no real problems with them. No, I don't have any green snakes. My wife wants a rough green snake, though. If we can ever find one in the trees and vines, she's going to probably require that I get it.
They're like super small, aren't they?
Smaller around than your pinky, but they can be up to like a foot, 2 foot long.
Oh, okay.
They just eat bugs. They're like cricket eaters and stuff like that, crickets and snails.
Yeah, because they're almost like lime green colored, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like vines. Like you see them like coming down from a vine.
Right on. Oh yeah, though, man. So, have you thought about getting any amphibians?
Yes and no. Mainly because we've got a pond. So every year, my wife has the greatest joy in going down to the pond almost every day, waiting on the baby frogs to hop out of the pond. So, and then, I mean, they come out the size of like your fingernail. And then we go take them back, let nature take its course. So we kind of, I don't know, we let nature do nature. But amphibians, with everything else I've got going on, I'm to that point in my keeping that it's like, I'm very particular about what I get, and I need to have a reason to have it. Because at one point I had 60 some odd snakes.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like it was real bad.
That's a lot.
Yeah. It was to the point that it was like hurting financially. Started scaling back. Just because I had to. A lot of corn snakes I got rid of, stuff that I didn't care about. Got rid of the boa that I had. I think I had a couple other ball pythons that had fallen in my lap at one point too, and I just slowly found people that were fairly reliable, felt that they would give them a good home, and just onward they went. So yeah, redfoots are the only tortoise species we have. I had sulcatas at one point, and we were talking about getting a pool. So, burrowers and a pool don't mix. Last thing I need is a tortoise to dig a hole into a pool.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah.
What are you breeding right now?
So my season's actually done. I'll have eggs hatching mid-June into late June, 1st of July. I have a clutch of extreme reverse oketees to an extreme reverse oketee tessera and corn snakes. I have a cinder, it's a peppermint, which is cinder a male, to a tessera het cinder corn snake. So there'll be a lot of grayscale in that. I've got my white-sided albino bull snake to my female bull that is supposed to be het for everything. So this is a checking for hets clutch. And then my albino western hognose didn't go. So the only thing that went out of the hognose were my conda to conda pairing for some more super condas, and to double check that we don't have any genetics there. Yeah, this year was ridiculous, and good luck and bad luck. So I'm just kind of playing it by ear and seeing how things go. I'm just trying not to lose any more eggs at this point.
Thank you, Josue. By the way, if you guys haven't already, please like. And if you guys could also share this shit out. And also, I have left Fox Hollow Reptiles link in the description. Same with Josue's Exotics. So if you guys haven't already gone over there, check both of these guys out yet. Definitely go over there, subscribe, give them some love and shit. Watch their videos. But when you go over there and you subscribe, turn that notification bell on to all. You have 3 options: none, personalized, or all. Go to all. You'll stay up with content with everything they do. And I do with Josue every day.
Everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty much releasing every Tuesdays and Fridays as best I can.
Nice.
I'm out of Alabama, actually. I'm across the road from Josue.
Yeah, literally. We ain't even too far. That's crazy. I was like, hell yeah, another Southern person. I'm glad.
Derek in the house. What's up, bro? Yo, so we're gonna actually hit a quick intermission. Josue.
All right.
Give me a sec. And bam.
Let me clear my throat real quick. All right. Cool. So as you guys know, generally about 20, 30 minutes into our most of our shows, we'd like to go ahead and start doing the shout outs. All these guys here on this list are people that we watch videos from as some of our favorite YouTubers, and also people that we support in our reptile community here on YouTube. So make sure you guys actually go check out all these guys on the list and subscribe. And as BPL said, turn on that notifications, because that really makes a huge difference in our analytics. And you guys do not know how much that really means to us. So to start out on the list, we got my boy Ball Python Love, aka BPL. He's a co-host here on the P&E show. He's the P and I'm the E, obviously. So make sure you guys go check him out if you don't check out anyone else. And also Fox Hollow. Sorry. What was I couldn't see your name again.
Fox Hollow Reptiles. You're good, man.
Fox Hollow Reptiles. So we're gonna make sure we're gonna put him on the list. He's gonna be the next one right after Mary and the Holy Balls. So make sure you guys go check him out as well. Next up, we got My Animal House and Iron Dog Reptiles. These are 2 real cool YouTubers that run the Iron Animal Show. And it comes out, like I said, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. Super cool show. They do similar style podcast videos with us, and we like us, and they do a couple other videos like feeding videos, things with all the animals. We got Darius Reptiles. He's in the chat right now. Super cool guy. He does same thing. He does podcast style videos along with showing off some of his reptiles that he has. We got OSMR Balls. This guy I normally talk with. He's a real cool friend of mine. And also BPLs and everybody else. He's normally in the chat watching, along with Not Lose Exotics. He's another cool guy with JG Reptiles. He's actually going to be coming up on the show coming up soon, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. He has a lot of cool venomous species of snakes, and hopefully we can see a couple ones of that. Alberto Arroyo, he's normally in the chat as well. KY Constrictors. Hilljack's Life. Hilljack's Life was actually on the P&E show probably about a week ago now. He actually pulled out one of his albino Western Diamondbacks and let us see a little bit of a feeding video on the live stream. So you guys go check out that special video. Along with Desert Wolf Armory. He was on the show last night. Super cool guy. He has a lot of rattlesnakes and a lot of cool videos that he makes with those. So if you guys want to learn about rattlesnakes, definitely go check him out. You want me to keep going?
No, my turn. So I'll let you. Yeah, no. So next on the list, we got the other co-host of Pythons and Exotics. We got Josue's Exotics. Does amphibian videos. Has a badass boa he's been handling, especially on the live stream. Did a badass live feeding video. You guys need to go check him out. Definitely. And tomorrow, his channel, right? Yeah. Reptile Feedings. We've had him as a special guest. Lizard Snakes, really cool guy. You guys definitely need to go check him out. He was actually one of the first few guests, actually, and really cool guy. Can't wait to have him back up. And then we got Spider Mom 1978. She's actually going to be a guest this weekend, so you guys want to stay tuned for that. Don't know if it's Saturday or Sunday yet, but we'll figure it out. Then we got Joe Chandler. Joe Chandler makes actually some of the most badass venom-proof cages you could think of, and especially with price-wise. So definitely go check him out. Cold-Blooded Monsters, good friend of mine, Todd Autry. We got Fitz Family Constrictors, aka Youper. Reese's Pythons, he's there right now in the chat. Appreciate that, man. He's a cool guy. We got Roz Reptiles, Chomp Chomp. We got Proper Royals. He was the actual guest on the live as well. Really cool dude, kick ass. Can't wait to have him back on. Then we have always evolving Pythons AEP. We've had him on. He's coming back, so cannot wait for that shit. It's gonna be lit. TNT Balls. He was on the live as well. He was another special guest. So from here on out, everyone was pretty much a guest. TNT Balls, though, he has a bunch of ball pythons. Definitely need to go check him out if you haven't. And has a ton of morphs over there. D's Balls and Exotics. Now this guy is a really cool guy. Has Burmese, ball pythons, one recheck, breeds his own rodents, all that shit. Definitely go give him a shout out. And sorry, I read the chat. And then Area 51 Morphs, we had him up here, and cool ass dude. He has a bunch of pieds. Definitely go check out him. Doug Monsters, he is a cool ass dude. He's all the way from Europe, Scotland, right? If I'm right. And really cool dude. And then we got Mary and the Holy Balls. So she was the last guest, and it was a kick ass time. And if you guys missed it, we did half on the show and then half on this slide, and I'm going to let Josue do it.
So as you guys know, we do have the Patreon. We're still promoting that a little bit. We're still working on doing some more fine tuning, getting some more details ran out on that. So, but it is the Pythons and Exotics show. So we're going to be doing a lot of the special guest episodes. Is going to be moving some more of that over there eventually. So I would definitely go check this out if you want to see some of those Patreon only videos that we're going to be doing. But the thing is, with those videos, we will be releasing them onto our YouTube channels over the next 30 days or so, and you'll still be able to get to see it. But if you want to get to see it that night, like on the live stream that we do normally, like I said, every night, you definitely have to go check out the Pythons and Exotics show, where we got 3 different tiers. One's $10 for the pretty much the access to the live stream. $15 to get you access to live stream chat abilities, and also gets you a couple different merchandise items that get sent to you periodically over time. And then you got the $20 tier that gets you access to live stream and all the other stuff with the merchandise. And you also get a couple minutes to come up and talk to the guests that we're having that night. But the prices are maybe subject to change. Maybe we'll be able to lower it down a little bit and get it a little bit cheaper. But like I said, we're still working on that part. But if you guys want to go ahead and do that, definitely go check it out.
All right, I'm back.
These guys are going crazy in the chat.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Bam. Now the show is complete.
Cool. But heck yeah. So moving on to the next thing. So what other like morphs of the hognoses do you have?
Main ones I have are albino. And then I do have one Arctic. It's an Arctic Conda. And there a lot of the morphs in hognose are based off of line bred colorings. So I have a couple green phase as well. So I've got a little bit of everything. Oh, I do have a snow. She gets left alone so much because she's so finicky about eating. Half the time I forget about her until it's feeding time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got a little bit of everything. Just slowly building on that, trying to flesh it out. And every year I try and pick up just one more thing a little bit, further along to push it in the following years.
So like what are you planning on breeding like for next year? Like you got any particular matchups you want to do?
Uh, so I recently posted a video on YouTube about coming back after taking a break, and if my female bull actually recovers well, I'll breed her again. Because usually, after they have issues the next year, as long as they're healthy, you can do it again. Probably going to focus more on the hognose. I'll have 3. I should have 3 females that are good to go next year, as long as they'll go. Possibly 4, just depending on weight. She's definitely going to be old enough. And then I've got several female corns. Dude, I'll subscribe. Shoot me off.
Derek is a mess, man. If you haven't met Derek, Derek is a brother from another mother right there.
Funny enough, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
You could tell I'm just like, okay.
That's funny. But let's see.
Now you're going to catch me sitting here going, all right, as I pull it up on my phone. Yeah, done. Got you back, man.
Hell yeah.
There you go, Derek.
So make sure you guys, how many guys we got in the chat right now?
It's bouncing up and down, 9 right now.
All right, so all 9 of you guys, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button on this video here. And definitely take the time and go subscribe to Fox Hollow Reptiles, because he definitely took time to actually come on the show tonight. So this is a real special thing. So definitely go check out his channel and give him a subscribe and watch a couple of his videos.
Yeah. And starting, I think, then tomorrow's live, we're actually going to keep everyone's links in the description from everyone that's on that list that we gave a shout out to.
Nice.
So
that way make it easier.
Yeah. And
that makes everybody's life easier on that.
That way you could go down and you could check out everyone that's been a guest or loyal to the community. And, you know, if you guys want to get on that list, all you got to do is come up here, hang out. That's it. Oh yeah, like tonight we got Fox Hollow hanging out. Like that's kick ass.
Let's see. I was about to say.
So can you show us one of those bull snakes?
Yeah, man.
The albino.
Yeah, you want to see the albino?
Yes. Below that shit. Excuse my French, but I want to see this, dude. I love bull snakes. Because I've only got to see, like, you know what I mean, just on like video, not like on like a live like this.
Tease it a little bit, just. Are you gonna be in? Nah. Ugh, you just pooped. Great. Now it's too close and I've got to smell it.
Good Lord, that is a huge snake.
Yeah, so he's about 3 years old.
Hey, look at that beautiful snake.
Yeah. He's super chill. He gets handled more than just about anybody because he is my favorite. But yeah,
I see why.
Yeah.
Dude, that is so badass. Like, I don't know if you guys ever seen one before, but dude, that is a badass snake.
Like, I could probably back up and show you more of his length, but he's about 5 foot. I actually got him from Jason Nelson with
Dragon Whisper,
who's pretty much the bull snake king. He had a little bit of an incubation deformity, so he's got a little bit of a stub tail.
Oh, that's fine though. Still a beautiful snake though.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dragon Whisperer, we got to get you up here too coming up soon.
Yep. We definitely got to get you up here too. Hell yeah. Is he blue on your channel?
Yeah, dude. I think so.
All right. Well, now he's blue on mine. Starting.
Whoa.
Now.
Yeah. And these guys are the masters of backing up. You think most snakes move forward. These guys, they'll go any direction. They don't care.
Dude, he is gorgeous.
Yeah. And this camera on my lap. Yeah, I love their. So if you watch the pattern, like the pattern, and the color, it goes and it gets darker, and then it's like it inverts up towards the head.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. Yeah, they're just giant gopher snakes. He's gonna get unruly here in a minute. He's starting to wrap him back up so I can actually handle him. He might get mad and start hissing.
Yeah, I heard they can hiss pretty loud too.
Yeah, they're super loud.
Yes, Sonora. Yes, more colubrid guy than I mean. I'm into the ball pythons. I mean, ball python love. That's but still snake. It's a snake. I love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I am. I started to with balls, and I fell in love with the colubrids. So outside of my one ball python, that is all I have.
Yeah, because he just like my garter snake. 'Cause that's how they move, exactly like that. Like always moving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just trying to get away.
Damn.
Yeah, he's a handful. He's all of 6 foot, 5.5 foot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And making me work to keep him halfway in shot.
That's beautiful.
The other one that I have is a white-side albino.
Oh, okay.
Basically, I can pull him out here in a minute, but the sides along here are white, and it has a bit of an axanthic component, so they call it a false ghost because it has just the trace of that patterning along the dorsal spine, and that's it. I don't even know that the camera would pick up that patterning. It'd probably look straight up like a white snake on camera. Yeah, he is very big. Was that a bubble I saw? Somebody's about to go to the vet, it looks like. Oh, well, that happens, unfortunately. But having this many animals, it happens.
What do you think? It's like a
Respiratory.
Yeah, respiratory thing.
Yeah, possibly. But if it is, he's flicking his tongue fine. It's not stuck. But yeah, it looks like he's going to end up at the vet. Oh, well. Part of it. You can't have this many animals and not occasionally have it, happen.
So, with the bull snakes, do you have to brumate them or anything?
Yeah. Well, it can be done without brumating, but yes.
Because I know they're one of the snakes you kind of got to do that with.
Yeah, I have a wine cooler set up that I've expanded, and I put fans in to keep the air cool and circulated, and it drops their temps down into about 55 degrees, and cools them down from about November into right to the beginning of January, like end of October, or basically you unplug and start getting them to room temperature about Halloween, and then about a week later you put them in the fridge till January, like early to mid January. Give them about 2.5 months in the fridge.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not super duper long then. Is it just like winter time?
Yeah, it's basically you're replicating winter. Yeah, he'll be okay solo because I'll take him tomorrow. I care more about him and him being okay than just about any other snake I've got. He'll be fine.
I got one like that. I send in a baby all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Take out and inspect them. Look at every little scale. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. That one I could see where it got bit a couple times being fed. And I'm like, yeah, you're gonna be shedding soon. I'll probably bump the temps because that's new. So I'll probably bump the temps and see and give it a little bit to see if he actually does have an RI, if it goes away. and then go to the vet shortly thereafter if needed.
Hello, Nikki.
The whole squirming thing, because I keep people saying you don't like how they're squirmy. You just kind of get used to it. I find balls kind of being a little bit boring just because they sit there.
I like that, dude. I could just hang out with them.
Well, these guys, once they I'm not even going to try and say that, because usually they get warmed up from your body heat and then they're rockets just trying to go.
Yeah, because I take the garter snakes out, I'd sit there, I'll be doing this.
Yeah, that's all you do. You just hand over hand all the time.
Because, man, they can move, man.
Mm-hmm.
The milk snake's kind of the same way, too, so, yeah.
Yeah. But that's the way. I mean, that's just, every one of them.
More balls, welcome.
I'm trying to think. No, hognose are the same, but I don't know. But I like their patterning more. I like the, like with the bull snakes, they have keeled scales like venomous snakes do.
Yes.
So same with the hognose. I love the way they feel because they also have the keeled scales. So
that's the weirdest. That's the weirdest feeling ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then you go to something like corn snakes that are like smooth, like glass, and then you ball pythons even further, and then boas even further than that. It's just they're all so different.
And then like something that blew my mind was like the texture of the skin in between snakes, because the sheds are all like they feel completely different.
Oh yeah, like some are just like silk.
Because like my king snake, like whenever he sheds, it's kind of like a sick feeling. But then the fucking boa, whenever he sheds, it's just like fucking paper. I was like, damn.
Yeah. I think I've got one of the bull snake sheds. Well, it's hanging up on a pole with a magnet, and I don't want to tear it because it was the females. But it's the same way. Like it at this point, especially now that it's dried out for a while, it is like hard. It's not that silky smooth. It's hard. But the they always say the sheds are bigger than the snakes, and it's true because that shed's probably about 7 foot long. If I could spin the laptop without the battery dying, I'd show you because it's stupid long.
Damn. Yeah. I was reading that list from Dragon Whisperer. Damn.
Dude, he's super cool guy. He's actually, I think he's from Virginia, if I ain't mistaken. Because he's I've been subscribed to his channel. Like we've been like back and forth like for a long, long time. Like at least the past year.
11 beardies. Good grief. I couldn't imagine having that many.
I could not.
Just the sheer size required to keep all those. Just I don't.
Yeah, you got to have like a 40-gallon tank for each one.
Mm-hmm. That's huge. That's a lot of space.
Shit, they need it though. You know what I mean?
They do. They really do.
But them Euromastics he has is real badass too.
Yeah, and they require crazy heat.
Yes. It blows my mind. Like he does a real good job like taking care of like the heat requirements and like because they gotta have like temperature gradients like crazy.
Yeah. I saw I was like, oh, those look really cool. I'm like, I started reading about them and I'm like, no.
They look bad like little mini dinosaurs, like with the spiky tails on the end.
Yeah.
Badass little dinosaurs.
Yeah. And but yeah, they do. They're amazing. But I just looked at it and I went, no. No.
This one I like to look at. Yeah, there you go.
I'll look at that one while I'm at the reptile shows.
And that's where I seen them at. Because I got to see the cane toad, marine toads or whatever. I got to see some of those too. Fucking
Intel, what's up?
I was like, damn, that's crazy.
I don't know that I've ever seen a pixie frog that was bigger, but I know they can get bigger.
Our boy Venom Wonderful, he has one. He call him Big Nasty, and he's super huge pixie frog. Feeds him rats or mice.
Yeah, big dinner plate that just sits there.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
By the way, Dragon Whisperer, if you want, I mean, since you're blue, you can drop your link to your channel in the chat. It might help some people.
Let me see.
And if anyone also really quick, go to the description. I left Josue's Exotics link in there, and also Fox Hollow Reptiles. Go check both of these guys out. You know, tomorrow's going to be on Josue's channel, so make sure you guys are there. And yeah, so it's going to be a fun time. 14 in the house. You guys are awesome.
And speaking of, like, I've noticed Savannah monitors are a thing. Like, a lot of people are starting to get more of those.
Yeah, I think it's because there's been such a big push on tegus lately, and which even monitors now at this point. But there's been such a big push on tegus that I bet that they're like, well, since I can't have the lizard I want, let's get to the next best lizard I want. At least that'd be my guess. Because, I mean, they were recently banned in Alabama. They were recently banned in Florida again. I think they even got monitors in Florida this time. And, like, they're just, you know, anywhere that's half subtropical or halfway tropical, I think they're just pushing to get rid of them.
Because they got them bad. Like, I think, but see, I don't know if it's just, well, I don't know if it's all tegus or what, because, you know, they still breed them and sell them and stuff in Florida.
Yeah, well, you know, when it first happened, they got it overruled because it was deemed unconstitutional because the state did it instead of Fish and Wildlife. And I think this time Fish and Wildlife did it. So, you know, that's what.
Oh, you can call that shit done.
Yeah, exactly.
The DNR get involved, it's over.
Yeah, it's done. And they did it in Alabama from the get-go. So
do y'all have like FWC, like Fish and Wildlife, or do y'all have DNR? Or is that all the same thing? Like, you know what I mean? Because I don't think we.
I'm not entirely sure, honestly. I know we have a Fish and Wildlife, but I'm not sure who has jurisdiction over what, and you know, who pays what politicians what money to get what they want. I don't know any of that. I just keep to myself in my little corner, and
yeah. Because I'm pretty sure, like in Georgia, with the Department of Natural Resources, everything with Fish and Wildlife is done through the Department of Natural Resources. Yeah. But see, in Florida, you just hear them just talk about that. You don't hear them talk about the Florida Department of Natural Resources, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's possibly because somebody needed another level of government in there to pad their buddy's pocket before we get too deep into politics.
All right, yeah. Well, yeah, because I ain't think about it. No, I think that sounds about right. Australian dwarf monitors. What? I have to check that one out. I don't know. I've seen that one.
15 in the house. You guys are awesome. Hell yeah.
As to being a member of USARC, I am not a high level of USARC because I really try and have everything I have behind me produce its own money. So I don't have a lot of extra money to throw towards them, but I do try where I can.
I thought about becoming a member of them because them the one they fight for like animal rights and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what they do.
It's also guns, though. It's not just animal like reptiles. It's also guns.
Oh, okay. America.
Yeah. Yeah, USARC is the only national level organization that we have that fights for us and keeps track of it. So it doesn't hurt.
You hear about that stuff in South Carolina?
I hadn't heard about that yet.
Ooh, boy. Yeah, they so it was funny. So I made a video about going to Repticon in Columbia, South Carolina, like almost like a month ago. And it was a super big venomous sale and all that stuff. So they had like baboon vipers, like all like inland taipans. I've seen all kind of like crazy shit, like rattlesnakes, this, that, and the third. And the following week, there was all over the news. They had maybe just like it's on like the Instagram and stuff that instead of them passing a law, they amended a law and changed something and made it that you couldn't own any venomous species of snake that didn't live in South Carolina. So,
oh wow,
yeah, they changed it and banned all venomous reptiles in South Carolina.
After all those people dropped all that money on exotic venomous.
The following weekend that happened, And I think they're still trying to fight that away. But with it being like an amended law, like, you know what I mean? It's already in place kind of deal.
Yeah, that's just fixing wording.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where you and I are, is we're stuck with just what's local.
Mm-hmm. But see, I think they got rid of it where you can't even like, because whenever we were in South Carolina, like I was asking about like native species, they didn't have any native species either. So
Oh,
I
wow.
think they got a law against that too as well,
Ooh.
which is super crazy. So like, and they were telling people like they weren't giving out there was no permits for like venomous species if you already had them. None of that. Is either you have to pick up and leave the state or sell off your animals, kind of deal.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think the only state that doesn't have any kind of reptile restrictions is like Pennsylvania.
Well.
Yeah, because I mean they have the whatchamacallit show, I can't even think. It's the one huge like venomous show in the entire country.
But see, well, up there, I mean, they can have anything because I mean, like, dude, they get snow. If it snows
Exactly.
anywhere, yeah, like they ain't gonna have no reptiles up there.
Shit.
They can last.
I think we see snow once every 3 or 4 years, and even then, it's a light dusting.
There you go, man. Because it'll snow up there in Atlanta a little bit more, but down here in the southern part, southern parts of Georgia, no.
No, there's still people going on about the snowstorm in 97 and the ice storm in 93, or those are backwards. Like it's been 20 some odd, 20, 30 years now, and people are still going on about, that once in a lifetime snow event like they had out in Texas. Like it just, yeah.
It's just maybe the hurricane. I hope the hurricanes and stuff don't be bad this year.
Yeah, we get a lot of rain from them. We don't really have much in the way of, damage, but we get a lot of rain.
Let's see.
I know I'm like trying to keep an eye on chat too.
A whole bunch of stuff. I think they're talking about a lot in there. Rock monitors. I don't even know what a rock monitor is. Somewhat uromastics. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, we're good.
Reno, Nevada. That's where I'm from. West Coast, I guess.
And it's not Nevada, it's Nevada. You got to say it like that.
Nevada, not Nevada, Nevada.
Now I'm hooked on saying that shit now. Somebody said, like, what the fuck did you just say? And it's Nevada.
Yeah. Well, you're also from the South, so everything gets twisted.
Me, man. BPL got me good one time. He was like, bro, you can't keep saying that shit. I was like, what? What are you talking about? Keep saying Nevada. It's not Nevada, bro.
Depends on where you're at in the country, man.
I guess, yeah. Even my wife from New Jersey, she's like, it's nice here in Nevada. I was like, what the hell did you just say? She's like, Nevada? I'm like, no, Nevada. Correct yourself. I was like, do you hear them say, welcome, like, to the Wolfpack games, like, to the college, like, Nevada? No, they say Nevada. Like, it's been corrected, okay?
I think the worst one is probably what Arkansas. Arkansas.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Arkansas.
We've got a small town here called EVA. EVA.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, no. The locals call it Ever with an R.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's Alabama. Don't ask.
I got you. I got one for you. So like 10 minutes outside of where I live, there's this place called it's all one word. I think I told BPL about this, but it's called Hope You Like It. So, but it's like HOP, then like ULIKIT, but it's all one word. Yeah.
Was it the beginning of the word shortening for T9 texting or something? Is that where T9 texting was born?
It got to be, because I was like, that's some crazy. If you Google that shit, look up "Hope You Like It, Georgia," and that's I couldn't believe it. So, like I said, when you down here in the South, I can. You said Ever, yeah, I can believe it.
Right.
I can believe it
I don't
Yo,
ask
if you-
questions anymore.
because it'd be a town that has got a caution light, and the police department's also the courthouse. It's also the mail, the place you go get your mail at, and it's also probably the dang the county jail too.
Yep. And they got 3 police officers, and they watch the stop sign, the red light, and the other stop sign. And if you blow through any of them, you're done because they're trying to get that revenue.
Oh, there's a couple places, boy, you can't speed or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's a country town when the police still drive around a Crown Vic.
Yep.
So these motherfuckers done got like 5 different cars, and he's still riding around a Crown Vic from 1996.
Yep. And doesn't have near the miles that the ones that they've already retired out.
Yeah, it's got 25,000 miles on it.
Are you gonna grab the boa?
That is a valid statement.
So, Fox, you're new right to this whole thing, and hopefully you join the community and you start like hanging out in the chat. And there's other people, trust me. There's Youper that goes live every Saturday, TNT Balls every Thursday and Sundays. My Animal House goes live Tuesday with Iron Dog Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Like, what I'm saying? Like a lot of people out there that would like show you respect and love and help spread your channel and whatnot. Because I mean, they did that for me and everyone else. So
Yeah. I work weekends, so my schedule's kind of weird. I've always had that funky schedule. That's why I was all like, Saturday? No, today's a better day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you gonna get the boa?
How long has it been since I fed him? It was
3 days ago. 3 days.
3 days.
No, and I think it took you a day to upload the video. You're like, I fed it, and then the next day you dropped the video, right? And it was right before the live, so it's been like 4 days.
I don't think he's shit yet though. I don't know.
That's that whole do I feel like getting tagged tonight?
I'm weighing my options here.
So here's the thing though. Okay, so like I was gonna say, like I've been helping Josue, not physically because I'm not there, but like trying to support him to pull out the boa, and every time he has though, he has not been bit, and he went from wearing a glove and using a hook to just using a glove to no glove, no hook. Like he's done a great process already in the last like 14, 15 days. So that's what I'm saying. Like
that's impressive.
Yeah.
That's
it makes a huge difference, man.
That's another reason why I don't have like boas and pythons and stuff is these guys, I can get bit all day long and it's like angry Velcro. You guys actually have fangs to deal with.
Well, there's no real fangs with the ball pythons. I mean, it's just pretty much like little sharp.
Compared to these guys,
well,
yeah, there is.
Correct. I mean, yes, but I'm just saying there's no like rattlesnake or cobra. Like there's no two. Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are like angry Velcro. Like I got tagged. Matter of fact, when we first started, it was the first time I'd gotten bit by the California King, and my kids were being rambunctious, and he just latched on right here. And I had a horseshoe on each side of my finger for like a week as it healed, and I could hold him up by his teeth. He just wouldn't let go because he was so freaked out by the kids. Didn't hurt, but it was there.
See, what gets me is like the surprise factor in it. That's my only thing.
Oh yeah, I jump. There's no question about it. I jump. I try my best not to like sling a snake across the room, but I jump.
Give me a second. Let me go see if I can find him. Hold on.
No hook, no glove. Remember, just like before. Just pull him out. Everything will be cool. Show him respect. If you get tagged, it's okay. You haven't been tagged yet, but if you do, it's okay. You fucked up, not the snake. I'm
definitely using the hook to get him out.
It's just a little blood. You'll be fine. It doesn't hurt that bad.
Yeah, you'll regain it. What's up, my Animal House? What's up, bro? Oh yeah.
Let me go grab.
Wait.
I'll be right back.
Good. Yeah, you're good. So, by the way, everyone watching right now, 60 in the house, Josue went to go grab the boa. But if you haven't already, please smack that like button and share this shit out. And also, I left descriptions for both their channels links in the description down below. There you go.
Grab some hand sanitizer just in case I want to pull something out. Just in case he does have an RI.
Yeah, I got 15 ball pythons now and 1 Pac-Man frog, and I breed my own rats. Where a lot of states are big back.
Yeah. Dude, they're after the hobby pretty hardcore. And unfortunately, there's not a lot we can do about it. I mean, there is. Obviously, you support USR, can, mail to your senators and make yourself be heard. But as far as once they go in, they're doing it airtight, and it sucks.
Yeah. Let's see how. Hopefully, Josue doesn't take too much longer. We can see this boa.
I know. I'm sitting here just waiting. I'm waiting on him to come back with blood dripping down his arm, and just kind of like, well, he got me.
If I'm right, he could actually still hear us, and he's just being really quiet and trying to move very calm. And that's cool. That's cool. Just once I don't know. Once he gets him out though, and you can see it like the first time, the first time I ain't gonna lie. When he eventually took off the glove and touched it with his bare hand, and he's like, every time I touch it, it bites me. That thing swung right around and looked right at his hand for a good minute. I was like, dude, you're fine. I was really thinking like, damn, dude, he's about to be bit. But Iron Dog, welcome. Oh yeah. But he didn't get bit, dude. He's doing well, I feel. Like
there's a zen to it, man. You gotta there's a zen to it. You gotta be cool and calm and just kind of zen down, and just they don't bite. But it definitely takes a little bit to get to that point. The more nervous you are, the more they're going to tag you. They can taste it.
Oh shit, wrong one. And then that one, and then right here, bam, from Iron Dog. Yeah,
blood gets views.
It does.
I know that's the secret to everyone's success, is to be the next Emily and just get bit by a snake over and over and over again.
See, okay. Once again, I only have ball pythons. So, but there's one male pied. Now, when I hold him, I can pull him out anytime, dude. He's calm as shit. But did you hear? Oh shit!
I did hear that.
Oh, you're good, Josue. You're good. We hear you.
No, he was doing like the fucking head nod shit.
No, you're good.
Head wobble type shit.
Just give him a kiss.
Definitely not.
There you go.
Look at that. No gloves, no hook.
Nice.
We gotta solo this for a second.
What is that? About a year old?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, he's
probably a little over a year now, because I've had him for like 2 or 3 months. Well, I probably had him for like 6-8 months, really, because I had him for a long time. I think I got him like in like August, September. Man, he bought him as the yearling. So.
Oh, that's funny. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Dragon Whisperer, I can't wait to have you up here, man. It's gonna be fun.
Nice.
It's like the weird thing with like the boas, like they do this weird tail whip type shit with their tail.
Oh yeah. Well, it's because they're trying to grab on.
But look at that. No hook, no gloves.
Dude,
just kiss them.
Like,
now all you gotta do is give them one like I love you, and then kiss them.
No.
Like right on the cheek.
He looks good. He looks good and healthy, man.
Like,
Yeah.
if he'll turn to the other side, I'll like show you the other side of his head if you don't get too close to my damn face. But
That head stamp looks good too.
so let's see if I can show him on the other side. Because when I got him, I don't know because he was imported in because he's a wild caught. But the thing was he had a scab on the side of his head. I don't know if you can see it like over there, but because of the light. But that was the thing with him.
So is he a BCI or a BCC?
I believe it's boa constrictor. They're like the true red tails in it.
Yeah, so he's got like the bright pinkish tail.
Yeah, so like his is because he's a Guyana red, supposed to be a Guyana red tail.
Yeah.
But
No
like
wonder
the thing
you've been
is,
so
it's like
worried.
it's not super duper pink. Like it's more like a burgundy bronze color. Like
That's just it, though. Okay, so let me ask you this. Okay, and this is for Fox. Like he said, he probably had him around what, 8 months. You would say it's almost a year and a half around there. He doesn't know the true sex, so it might be a female, right?
what's the name? Somebody told me it could have been a male though.
I think somebody, was like, no, that's a male because of how they looked at, like, they were like, no, that's a male. But, like,
I don't know if boas are dimorphic or not. Like hognose are. Hognose males stay small and they have a really long tail past the cloaca, and the females it's like really short and they're bigger snakes. But I don't know about boas. Once I got rid of mine, I just kind of quit researching them as much because I wasn't ever really planning on breeding them. I'd probably just probe it.
See, that's what I was thinking too, but I'm not that. I gotta have somebody show me how to do that because I don't want to end up messing something up. I've seen people do it, but like not physically, not like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Physically.
and really and truly, probing ain't bad. I mean, I was like you. I was like, I ain't doing this till I see. And then one day I was like, you know what? I've got to do this so that way I know. And ended up, I won't do it on babies because babies are too easy to tear up and mess up. But on adults, I don't mind probing, and it's not bad at all. Yeah, most snakes like that, as soon as you pick them up and they know you're not trying to kill them or eat them, they chill out. He looks good, man.
Yeah, because like I said, with him being wild caught, like I knew it was gonna be like a learning curve, and but I mean, he seems pretty chill now, like especially like after 2 weeks of doing this shit every single day.
Oh yeah, that's the biggest part. Is just making him realize for about 10, 15 minutes every day, look, I'm here and I'm not trying to kill you.
What he likes is his damn microphone. He likes to wrap up around his damn microphone. But I can't wait till he gets bigger, though. I mean, I definitely want him to get bigger and see what he looks like fully grown.
What's he eating? A large rat?
Yeah, small female rat. So whatever I can get.
Yeah.
I probably need to bump him up something a little bit bigger though, because that's like about literally the same size as like the biggest portion of his body.
Yeah.
Like that.
You should probably go medium or large.
Yeah.
That last one I got him, I think it was more like a medium rat, the live feeding one, because that was.
I don't know about that. That looked tiny as shit, to be honest with you, dude. That looked tiny as shit. In my opinion, that was tiny. Because I could show you. Well, I don't have any small right now, but dude, I'll show you at least a good medium.
Yeah, the big thing about it is if you got like a kitchen scale with grams that weighs in grams, or if you got a gram scale,
yeah,
put a bowl on top, zero it, and drop the rat in the bowl. Yup. And depending on the weight is where it falls. It can be a small rat and still be a medium because it's a fat ass and weigh more than 90 grams.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Because it's all, that's how like the mail order companies do. They do it all by weight.
Because the ones that I got, like I normally order like off of Rodent Pro, and then I get them delivered to the house because I mean it's a whole lot easier. Because like I said, we only have like one pet store here, and it's only Petco. And like with that being like the only store within 45, 50 miles,
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, exactly. So they're always out of rodents all the time. So I have to buy them online.
Yeah, hell, if you weren't so far away, I was about to say it's just about to the point where you need to start breeding your own if you get more than just him.
Exactly, because that's the thing. Like, I got like a pair of breeding mice that I'm gonna start like a project with those guys, because that'll feed the rattlesnake and the garter snake off the pinkies and stuff and the hoppers, and then the adult mice. I mean, I don't know. I could probably feed them to the rattlesnake or something when he gets big enough, or to the king snake, well, the milk snake when he gets big enough.
Oh yeah, freeze them, advertise that you got them online to locals.
Exactly.
Dude, they'll be gone.
Because that's the thing. Like, I normally need, like, rats are definitely going to be the thing I'm going to have to upgrade to, because this one, he's already eating the small rats, and then the ball pythons eat the rats, and those are going to be the biggest snakes I got. So
yeah,
Hey, read that. Read that. Hey, here's sorry. I thought that was funny.
that's funny.
Yeah, that and you'll honestly, especially being in the southeast, because BPL, you keep rats. What do you charge? What does it cost you for rat food?
So let me just say this. Before I even start breeding the rats, and I only had 7, I think, at the time. I was at 7. I have 15 now, so that's easily double. I was spending $120 a week minimum. That's what I'm saying. So, and they, for a small rat here, they charge anywhere from 12 to 15 bucks. A medium can cost you 15 to 18, and a large will cost you from 18 to $22, anywhere from there, depending on the supply on demand. And they're usually running out all the time. So I was like, why in the fuck am I wasting money? I was like, I'm gonna go breed my own shit, and if they get too big, I'll just give them to somebody else, and I could use them.
Sell them off, make your own money. That's one of my things that I've covered on my channel, but I haven't like gone into great depths on, is like a 50-pound bag of food for me, produced down the road or over in Georgia, is like 13. Actually, now because of fuel and everything, they're up to about $20 a bag. I go through one bag a week for 3 racks.
God damn.
I got the 2 racks, but I went from spending 120 a week, so times that by 4. Let's just say 4 weeks in a month. I mean, you're looking at what, 480, and now I'm spending $40 a month to take care of my rats.
Exactly.
That's a huge fucking difference.
It costs me roughly, because I haven't done it in a while. Locally, I sell small rats, 50 to 90 grams, for about $3 a piece, and it costs me $1 or less to produce one. Yeah. And I mean, even you out where you live, it probably costs you what, $3 to $4 to produce a small rat. By the time you factor food and water and everything, and you're still, like it's extra. Rats are where money is at. Rats have kept this afloat long past when it should have.
That and them African soft furs, you can get into selling those.
Yeah, but you can't have them in Nevada. That's why I don't have them.
Can't have them in Alabama anymore either.
What?
Yep, they banned them when they banned tegus.
You can't. Yeah, no, it's just, they say they're bad if they get loose or whatever. It could be a tragedy.
Yeah.
How about you worry about all the homeless people before you're worried about a fucking rodent? How about that? I shut my mouth, but there you go.
Yeah, believe me, I know. I feel the same way.
Dude, yeah, I'm still going to poke at you on this one, because you live in a state where you can't even have a corn snake.
And dude, that just bewilders me. Like, what do you mean you can't have a corn snake? They said you can't have garter snakes either. I have some, but I mean, I don't know how. But see, I have the northern locality. I don't know if that makes a difference. It's not the garter snake it's not the eastern garter snake.
Yeah, that possibly could be it because you don't have the locale of the state.
So, Josue, you know me. You know, I'm not going to say right now, I'm not going to say anything else besides, what I believe in. So, this is going to be an interesting live when, or Dragon, I cannot wait, dude. It's going to be, or dude, right? Yeah. I haven't checked out your channel. I'm about to go look after the live, but definitely cannot wait.
Hell yeah, man. He is just chilling. I love it.
Yeah, this is night and day difference compared to like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, and the hardest part's always getting them out of the tub. Once you get them out of the tub, they chill down.
Yeah, see, that's the only thing I use the hook for, just to get them out of the enclosure first. That way, I don't know. I feel like he'll definitely strike it.
Okay. He heard it from me, but I want him to hear it from your mouth. From day one that we all kind of peer pressured you, but I was like, dude, just, everything's been cool. Tell him from day one to now, like the experience that you had.
Oh, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, Hollow, bro. Like, man, when I first got this snake, like I got him and I put him in the enclosure because like I never really. The biggest snake I dealt with was my ball pythons. And, they're pretty much they're kind of not, I'm gonna say limp noodles, but like they're more the most docile snake that you can probably come across.
Oh yeah.
Not saying all of them, but at least the ones that I have, I can pick them up, they can hiss at you, and I'm not even scared to even pick them up. But I moved into this because I wanted to move into something a little bit larger. I knew boas didn't get like insanely large, but they still thick body snake. So I was like, all right. Well, I was going to get this one, and I didn't want to get a baby because the whole raising up a baby process is annoying as piss to me. Because I don't know, because I raised babies before. I raised that milk snake from a hatchling. I've raised the garter snakes since I've had garter snake babies from hatchlings, and it's a whole process raising babies, and it's hard finding food for them and all kind of things.
So really quick, Dragon Whisper just asked that question to me. I actually have a female pied, a male pied, and a banana inchy 100% heifer pied. But the thing is that all three are still in juvenile state. I mean, I kind of got a ways to go, but at the same time, I mean, I do have 15 right now. I just grew the collection a few days ago by 3. I still have not said the morphs, only if you caught the Patreon. So,
yeah, but how many of those are pods or females? 2?
One female, 2 males.
So
one's a visual female. Okay, one's a male from the same clutch, and then visual as well. And then I have a banana inchy het. 4 pied.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting that one.
So, even if you only get four eggs on your first clutch in the next 2 years, that's depending on market, of course, which they've been selling for what, $250 to $300 easy.
But what I'm going for right now is I bought her while she was gravid. She's a pastel 100% het clown, and I have a visual male clown fully grown as well. They're both fully grown.
Oh, nice.
But I bought her gravid. She didn't lay. She absorbed her follicles. It's all good. But that'll probably be my first clutch. And apparently she has produced killer clowns because she's a pastel het for clown, and I'm hoping produce a killer clown if I get the opportunity. I mean, That doesn't mean it's guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed, but if I could hit one, definitely a hold back. I'd be so stoked.
Yeah.
So that definitely I am going to be trying throughout this whole year. That'll be I could probably have one clutch every year for the next few years, like 2 years. But after that, then because I have a lot of juveniles. Some are fully grown. I would say probably 5 are fully grown, and only 1 female is fully grown. The rest are males.
That's the hardest part is, man, holding out the passion long enough to actually turn it into something that starts giving back to you. Like you can buy all the adults, but you guys still have to hold on to them usually for a year to get them to settle in. And then once they settle in, then they'll breed. But yeah, holding on to a baby for its full life to actually breed it, I've done it actually this year, and it's rough. It's hard to keep that passion going that long.
Oh, I plan on doing it because I actually have another pastel, but she's a juvenile as well. But she's a double het. She's 100, and I got her from Darius Reptiles. Really good, cool ass guy. If you guys haven't checked him out, go check him out. He's a really cool ass guy. Met him in person. But I have a double het ghost clown pastel double het ghost clown, and I plan on giving the first time probably towards the clown project. And once again, hitting super or killer clowns, but then after that, I'll breed her to a ghost, and hopefully hit, visual ghost. So we'll find out. I think it's 100% het for clown, 66% het for ghost. So I'm trying to prove out both in the future, which I know I eventually will. But yeah, no, that'll be fun. But clown first. I love the clown. I love the pod. I mean, I really want to get into sunset. And you're bringing up earlier the one you showed with no pattern. So I mean, with ball pythons, that's the monsoon. I would love a fucking monsoon. Are you kidding me? Like that thing would be amazing.
Yeah.
That's just time, man. That you'd be surprised at the monetary side of it, because that's where I'm at in all this, is the keeping it going and figuring out how to how to start turning it over. And so it's like you're like, okay, I've thrown all this money in and eventually you're like, okay, I guess I got to start getting some of this back. And that's where I'm at. I've got the snakes. I need them to make some money so that way they can pay for stuff. And then year on year, you add a snake here, add a snake there, and you just organically grow it. Because dude, you'll go broke buying snakes, and then you'll have a ton of them, and be like, shit, how do I feed them all?
So I mean, okay, so prices wise, like ball pythons, like a lot of chains aren't cheap.
Oh no, yeah, hognose are bad too.
Yeah, they are not cheap either.
So I actually had the chance, and it's gone now. Of course, it's been a few months. I was thinking about it getting a few months ago, but a Western hognose, and it was a pink and Thanix. If I said that right, I probably fucked up I always do. But
so what was it again?
Pink and Thanix and
Xanthic. So so that's a pink pastel xanthic.
Right, but I mean, once again, I'm more into the. Once again,
that's probably $1,200 or more on the snake.
I think it was like 7 months ago, and it was like $800 from like and there's actually from if you ever heard this name, because they have a website, big breeder here, Professional Reptiles or something. Yeah, Professional Reptiles, and he's the guy that produces all this shit.
Yeah. So. That's actually, PPA, pink pastel, and then xanthic, which
that was supposed to say I agree with ball python about the rat was small and as hell. Oh, sorry, not to interrupt you, but yeah, no, that rat was small. It looked like a fucking mouse. As soon as Josue threw it in, I was like,
God damn,
is that even a rat? Like, that looks like a mouse. I'm sorry.
God damn.
Damn, they are tearing you up over the size of that rat.
See, God damn. I thought it was big. Shit. It looked big as hell to me. I was like, God damn, that's a big ass motherfucking rat. Yes, it's not.
Dude, I was throwing when I had my boa, man, you can throw just about any damn thing to them and they will absolutely slam it down.
Demolish it.
Like huge too. Like you think, oh man, there ain't no way. Nah, they'll get it down.
Dude,
I guarantee that thing could eat a large and be good for like 2 weeks.
Because man, oh man, like whenever he strikes, dude, it'll shake the cage some days. Like when he hisses, dude, he'll shake the cage too. Like I don't know, he's very intimidating snake. But like I said, now it's not so much intimidating. Now that I've like kind of hang out with him and stuff.
Yeah,
now,
you're starting to get that zen with him, get that feel, get him you used to him and him used to you.
And to see that was the issue because especially like I said, with him being wild caught, like I got to spend that time with him. So everybody on the live stream was like, "Oh, you got to pull him out. We want to see him."
Damn it. Okay.
Okay.
Gives you the excuse.
But he is my favorite snake out of all of them because I mean, my ball pythons are just too normal, so they're not anything special.
Yeah, that's my ball python.
Whoa! You better whoa! Without the yeah. Without the classic, we wouldn't even have a pied. We wouldn't have a clown. We wouldn't have a pastel. We wouldn't even have a cinnamon. We wouldn't have anything basic genes. Cinnamon, spider, clown, or that's a recessive.
You might as well go with the first one that was ever produced, which is albino.
I mean, even that's a recessive.
But still, like, you know what I mean?
Like, it's still a beautiful animal. Like the classics where it's at, man. Like, come on. Even like, have you heard of this thing? It's called August 9th. It's all classic cars. Well, look at the classic Morph. It's a classic thing. Like, it's kick ass. Man, I wish I had that fucking like 1969 Roadrunner. It's a classic. Well, your ball python's a fucking classic.
You got to have a normal so that way you can prove out genetics. Because if you don't have a normal, then you can't tell whether or not something's recessive or incomplete dominant or codom or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, BPL disappeared.
He dipped.
Because BPL, like he has like a real cool, like his pod is real nice because it's like a low white pod, and then he has a cinnamon one that I like a lot.
There he is.
There he is.
I acted stupid for a second. Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, super cool little snake.
Yeah, just an albino. I just decided to pull him out for a second.
And I like the little nose on the front of them. They're so cute with little upturned nose.
Yeah.
Yo, I gotta reload it again because it's not showing me the chat. I'll be right back in like 2 seconds.
All right. So how big do hognose snakes really get? Like, is that like a adult, or?
This is an adult male. He's probably 1.5 feet long.
Oh, so yeah, he's not super big then.
No, he's not. He actually is he's a proven breeder at this point. So he has produced last year, actually. He produced. I've got one female left from him, and then I've got I sold one of the other ones because I don't know. Every year is a little bit better, but every year is a struggle, it seems.
Because I know those things probably sell pretty good, like because everybody wants a hognose snake.
Everybody wants one, and they're hard to find. And on top of that, because in the wild they're frog eaters, they're hard to find that eat well.
Mm-hmm. Because that's why I had to feed my garter snakes whenever I first got them.
Kick myself.
Because they wouldn't eat nothing. Like I got them to eat like some fish a couple times, and then I started feeding them frogs, and they love that.
Yeah. Yeah, this dude, he's pretty chill. Pretty much all mine get handled fairly regularly, so they're pretty good most of the time.
Hell yeah.
I keep going the wrong direction because I'm trying to move this away by going that away.
I do the same thing because I go to reach over here and yeah, over here.
Need that flip camera ability.
Yo, we got 20 thumbs up and sadly 7 thumbs down, 14 in the house. I appreciate you guys though who are still watching, your biggest fans or your biggest haters. Appreciate though the ones who are watching faithfully. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, because we always get a good about 10, 15 people. Like we've been hitting the 20s a good bit a little like the past week or so. But we need to hit that 30 one time.
It'll get there.
We have hit 30.
Was that the one with Miguel?
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
I think you almost hit 40 actually. I think it was like 39 people at one point.
I'm surprised Miguel didn't throw it on blast and just get hundreds of people in here just because of him. Him being the promoter that he is.
He's a cool ass dude, man. Like he gave me his phone number.
That is really awesome. He always seemed like a pretty down to earth guy.
Trying to get him up here.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, Miguel, dude. Miguel's cool as fuck. And he drinks and all. Like, dude, yeah, dude. If we can ever go hang out with Miguel, it'd be a hell of a day. I got to spend a whole day just hanging out.
Yeah, you can't drink too much. You may not remember it.
Yeah, that too. Because he was like, "Yeah, bro, you come out here, you can come drive the Lambo." I said, "Dude, what?"
Yeah, I was like, "Really? Don't tip me, man. Don't tip me, because I'll come down there right now."
I was about to say, you're not that far away from him.
He was like, yeah, Brian Barchek came out here and he didn't want to like take it above like 55 or something like that. I was like, bullshit, I'll be out there with 175 miles an hour.
As long as you paid the ticket.
You gotta
you're right. Yes, I am stoked. Like he's a good guy. He's a good friend. I am stoked though, yes.
Look at Darius Reptiles. See his comment?
Yeah.
So I got to get some stickers. Like that's my next thing. I need stickers.
You heard the one I say, you right? Every time we have a guest, we should do what?
What?
Giveaway?
No, every time we have a guest, we give them a P&E sticker. I'll get them made. I told you that. You must not have heard in the message, but I'll get it. I'll get them made, and we'll get P&E. And everyone that's been a guest so far will get definitely a sticker. That's been a scheduled guest. And like tonight, you know. So
just let me know, and we can definitely go half on them. How much did you pay for the stickers you got last time?
I used the same thing that Justin goes through, my Animal House, and I spent for 200 alone was 55. And like I said, dude, I kind of went
That's not bad at all.
No.
What was that dragon asking if any of my hognose were for sale?
Once again, though, anyone wants to do sticker trades, though, I got my first ever stickers. There we go. And once again, we'll be having some P&E stickers. And when we ship them out, we're going to get Josue some stickers of his logo. And we're going to ship out each sticker because I want to send him probably about like 150. And that way, you know, if he's closer, he can send it to you. If you're closer to me, I'll send it to you. And then I'll have some of his as well. And then we'll go from there. Give you guys a P&E sticker as well. Just sub. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll sub back. Trust me, I'll sub back.
I need to finish up my logo. I've still got to figure out lettering on it a little bit better.
There you go.
200 3x3s for 55 and 100 4x4s for 55. Yeah, see, that ain't bad. Sticker Pro USA.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I would use.
At them. I don't know. I'm halfway tempted to never put lettering on my logo and just use the fox.
I've always used ball python love, and not to sell it myself for a second, but having a guess. But yeah, I had to put the name in there because I mean, even in my logo, when I turn the camera off, like it says ball python love across the bottom. So,
oh no, I completely agree. I'm like, I don't know. I like that. I like the fox with the snake on its back so much. I don't want to take away from it.
I mean, sometimes that's all you need. Like, you know what I mean? Because it says it in its own self. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. It's distinctive.
Mm. Oh yeah, so you know what, Josue, because we do it twice a show, let's hit him with the intermission real quick. You got the first set, I got the second set, or you want to do the whole thing? What's up?
Doesn't matter to me. Just let me, whatever you want to do.
All right, you do the first, I'll do the second. Let's go.
Let's do it. All right. So, as you guys know, like I said a couple times throughout the show, we like to give out a couple shout outs to all the people that's in our reptile community. So, these guys are all people that watch our videos, that come on the live stream and give us love and support throughout our YouTube journey, and both trying to get monetized here. So, make sure you guys go check out all these guys here on the list, and we'll go down just to give you guys a little short description of everybody here. So we got first off is Ball Python Love. He's aka the co-host BPL to the P&E show. He's the P and I'm the E here on the show. So make sure you guys go check him out. He makes real cool videos about his ball pythons and feedings and stuff like that. And he also, like I said, we make P&E show here. Next up, we got two names here. As always said together, My Animal House and Iron Dog Reptiles. They are both in the chat right now. They run the Iron Animal show that comes out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And they also, and I believe Justin does like a live stream with his wife on Tuesdays, I think.
Yes,
I'm not mistaken.
Tuesdays.
Yeah, on Tuesday nights. But so definitely
Same
go check
time.
out. But yeah, definitely go check out both those guys. And they do pretty good, pretty awesome YouTube videos. And they do with their reptiles, and they also do podcast style videos on the Iron Animal show, like I was just telling you guys about. So definitely go check that out. We got Venom Wonderful. He's my brother down here from Georgia, along with me. He has a lot of venomous reptiles that we can own here in Georgia. Along next up, we got Darius Reptiles. He's a cool brother from out there in Kansas. He's in the chat right now with last comment there. He has some real cool snakes, but he also does some super dope podcasts. He has the lady from Gatorland on there. He's had somebody from Nerd was his most recent one. So definitely, guys, go check out that video. We got OSMR Balls, his cool friend of me and BPL. He has a whole lot of boas that he's been getting recently. So you need to go check him out and stay tuned for some of his videos. We got Not Lose Exotics. I don't think he made an appearance tonight. He's probably busy making some videos. He's another one of our friends, along with J&G Reptiles. He's the next upcoming guest who's going to be coming up on the show real soon. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And he's going to probably, if we can get him to show some of his venomous snakes, we're going to probably get to see that. Alberto Arroyo is another person that's normally in the chat as well. KY Constrictors and Hilljack's Life. Hilljack was actually on our live stream a couple days ago, almost like a week ago. And as I mentioned earlier today, we got to see his Western albino diamondback rattlesnake actually strike out a mice and do a short little feeding video. So if you guys want to see that cool little snippet, you got to go check out that live stream a couple days ago. So and for last part on mine, we got Desert Wolf Armory. He was in the chat a little earlier today. He's the guy with the rattlesnakes. So if you want any kind of knowledge about rattlesnakes, Desert Wolf is the one you need to go holler at. Because he goes out herping for him. He also has some that he's working on little breeding projects he does here and there. So super cool guy.
Sweet. And then we got Josue's Exotics. So he is the E and the P and E. He has the exotics, he has the amphibians, he has the rattlesnake, the ball pythons, the boa. He's breeding his own mice now. Definitely need to go check him out. Besides, tomorrow's show will be on his channel of reptile feedings. We had him as a guest, kick-ass dude. Definitely need to check his ass out. He's a cool-ass dude. Once again, we got Spider Mom 1978 actually about to be a guest this weekend. It's going to be dope. We got Joe Chandler. He makes some badass venom cages. So if you guys want some like badass shit, like for a good price, definitely go check him out, because I know half of the people in the community keep venomous. So a good price over there. Definitely check him out. Cold Blooded Monsters, good friend of mine, Todd Autry. Then we got Fitz Family Constrictors, aka Uper. Another good friend, a brother of mine, really much respect. I hit him up here and there on the side when I have a question or something. A good guy, goes live every Saturday now instead of Thursday, so definitely check him out. We got Rhesus Pythons. He was in here earlier. Much love and respect for him as well. Good friend. Him and I chat a lot on the side as well. We got Roz Reptiles, Chomp Chomp. He'll be a guest here in the next week or two. Definitely want to check that shit out. It's going to be badass. We have Proper Royals. He was actually a guest, so everyone from here on out has actually been a guest, technically, like scheduled. So Proper Royals was one of the few. Besides Reptile Feedings, he was actually another one. But Proper Royals, cool ass dude, just moving right now to Florida. He'll definitely be back up here. He said, can't wait for that. He puts out a good energy. Always Evolving Pythons. That's AEP. Miguel, kick ass dude right there. Fucking legend right there. TNT Balls. We had Todd up here. He was a cool ass dude. I know him. A bunch of ball pythons, different morphs. Definitely check him out. We got D's Balls and Exotics. That's Dylan. He puts up, he has Burmese, he has one retech, he has ball pythons, breeds his own rodents, all that. Definitely check him out. We got Area 51 Morse. He has a bunch of pies and stuff. He's going to start breeding here soon. If not, I think he actually has his first clutch. We got Doug's Monsters. He was actually a guest. Much love and respect from that guy because he's all the way from Scotland, if I said that right. And then Mary and the Holy Balls, and she was actually a guest not too long ago. Kick-ass fucking time with her. We went live on my normal channel, and then we went on Patreon. So if you guys want to see everything that went on from there, it was a kick-ass time. And tonight, of all things, we got Fox Hollow Reptiles. So definitely going to be added to the list tomorrow. If you guys haven't checked him out already, the link's in the description. Kick-ass dude. Definitely want to check him out. He's going to be putting out content here soon for everybody. So definitely want to hit that notification bell to all. And I'm going to leave this next part to my kick-ass co-host, Josue's Exotics. Okay, I just heard that. So we got the Patreon, the Pythons and Exotics show. So there's 3 different tiers. Prices might drop here soon, but we got 3 different tiers. We got the $10 tier that gets you to watch the live stream, the $15 tier that gets you to watch the live stream, comment, and also get merchandise guaranteed. And then we got the $20 one. You get the merchandise guaranteed. You get to watch the live. You get to comment through the whole thing like the $15 tier. Plus, you get to come up no matter who the guest is, ask them, questions, 3 to 5 minutes. So if you guys are interested in that, it's going to happen. So our next one will be most likely tomorrow. It's going to be fun. You guys do not want to miss Miguel. So let's do it.
All right. So I got this little guy out. You guys want to take a little gander at him. I think BPL's seen him before, but this is one of my little baby garter. Well, I ain't gonna say this is the mama garter snake.
I was about to say looks like a full grown mama. That's nice. It's real nice.
So I've had this one I think for like 2 years, about as long as a year and a half, 2 years.
Welcome, Sniffle.
Sniffle is me. Sorry, I was on the wrong username.
Oh. Okay, well, guess what? Next time you say anything, you're blue.
Let me swap over to my actual name then.
This is the one we actually got to eat on the live stream. He ate a pinky out of my hand like while I was holding him right here.
Nice.
But the thing is, like, they look so much bigger on camera. Because this is really a small snake. Like, if you were to see him, like, in person.
Well, that's like the hognose. They're super small, too.
They look way bigger on camera. Because, like, I'd probably say, like in girth, this thing's maybe less than an inch, 3/4 of an inch in girth. But as far as, like, lengthwise, fairly long snake.
Yeah.
But, I mean, probably not even 2 feet long.
Depending on...
But look, they look like that just because they're thin body snakes, so they look a whole lot longer than what they actually are.
Yeah, it's a lot like corns.
I'm just saying we could bring up retex. We could bring up berms that make that thing look like a worm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Same with my ball pythons. Like it'll make it look so. You're like, give me that ball python.
yeah. I mean, you could tell I was struggling with the
That's
bulls, but I mean, if you get it in the right distance from the camera, even they look small, even especially compared to like a retic or a berm.
Mm-hmm. Huge snake.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that is a pretty garter though, man. She looks
Yeah,
good.
like if you look at it, because you can see, I can't get too close, but it's actually kind of like a red and black.
Mm-hmm.
Versus the other one I have is more like it's just kind of like a black and white pattern. But if you get them to like bend a little bit, you can kind of see the reds a little bit more.
I
But
saw it there for a second. Yeah, she's super chill too. Most of the time, garters are really flighty.
yes, that's because like I said, I handle these guys a whole lot. Like, cause like they don't poop, urinate or any of that stuff on you at all, musk at all.
Mm.
Now the milk snake, oh yeah, every time you pick them up, it's probably gonna musk on you a little bit.
Yeah,
But
part
after
of it.
that first initial time, like they realize you, like I said, you're not trying to eat them. They calm down pretty bit. Like I've never even been bit by these guys. I mean, only time I've been bit by them was when I was feeding them. So
Yeah, it's the only time I've been bit by pretty much anything other than the one time the kids made me get bit. It's just, oops, I missed. Here, your finger tastes good.
Damn.
I'd say, just total side thing. Do you guys do much DIY? Like as far as for your setups and
No.
stuff?
oh yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
all
Yes.
the way.
My
yeah. That's what my whole channel's been based on this whole time. Like,
except for the new racks I got now. I mean the rat rack. Yes, I got that from my animal house. But I mean, I
yeah,
had my melamine rack, but I did that and but
that
yeah.
that this one, that rack there, made out of the wire shelving. That's actually my most popular video. It's the
Really?
only, yeah, just because it's simple and it's cheap and you can like build it as you need it.
Yeah, because that when it comes to like reptiles and stuff, anything you can do DIY to save some money, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like I had a whole bunch of aquariums and I made a DIY video of like a terrarium conversion from like just like the long one like back here, and I actually turned it up so it's more vertical versus that, and I made a custom lid to go on the front of it.
Oh, nice.
So it'd be like a front open terrarium instead of
Yeah.
like opening out the top.
Yeah, kind of like the Exoterras and stuff, like with
Mhm.
their. That's cool.
So yeah, I mean like that kind of stuff, and then this that's a custom background that I made out of expanding foam and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I did that with the Eco Earth, and I glued all that together, and I got my red-eyed tree frog using that one behind me.
Nice. Yeah, that's. I don't know. That like I'm kind of planning ahead for this coming. Now that my season is over with and I'm just waiting on eggs, I'm trying to brainstorm for what's next.
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah.
what do I need? And I'm halfway debating. I either need a bigger brumation chamber because the bull snakes take up so much room,
Mm-hmm.
or which I may still do both of them, or I need like a bigger incubator or kind of like an incubator redesign, which I just redid it for this year, but it's ultimately ended up okay. But when you start stacking tubs in there, it starts messing with the airflow circulating around, and it
Mm-hmm.
had me worried there for a little while. So
Mm.
I don't know. It's just my mind. That's me. I'm constantly working on stuff like that, trying to
You got to always stay improving stuff.
always. Because if you don't, I mean, you're gonna go broke buying sea serpents incubation racks or which are like $600 a piece, something like that.
So whoa. So okay. It's funny that you say sea serpents. I actually have the sea serpents incubator right behind me for six something. And then I got the 2 racks, the hatchling, and then the V35 over there at the 8 tub. I'm about to have the 10 V70 from him. Them.
Nice. Oh, I'm not knocking them.
I mean, that's what I
it's
use.
just Oh no, I don't blame you. It's just expensive, and I got 3
Yeah,
kids
yeah.
to feed. I'm doing this on the. That's one of the reasons why I'm so big on like making it pay for itself. Is I got 3 kids. They're all upstairs, piled in with mom right now. I'm just gonna go upstairs and start moving them to their beds. Like, make room for me, damn it.
And see, I'm feeling you on that one, man. Because like, with this being a hobby, like if you can make it pay for yourself, you know what I mean. You can really enjoy it, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
See something grow out of it.
Well, and if there is ever something that I really want, like I can always pull my money into it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Instead of being all like, oh crap, I got a rat bill coming due, which I do. I've got to order mice before long. Because let's see, 30 snakes. So I go through about 25 a 25 a week. So yeah.
Oh shit! God damn, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, but Dragon Whisper I'll definitely DM you and we'll talk about all that stuff a little bit later on. But you, that's
About what?
crazy. But about doing the live stream stuff.
Yeah, for sure. You just got there's only one rule coming up here. So I did ask somebody, found out they're under the age of 18. You have to be over the age of 18 to do live streams. We cannot have you up here. I'm sorry. It's just for my channel safety's sake and Josue's as well.
Yep.
For anyone involved.
Yep. You have to be over 18.
Brad, I actually raise rats and I sell the rats to buy my mice. I have 3 racks, 6 tubs apiece, and rotate every 2 weeks the males, so that way I have a constant supply coming in. And I actually have a local, the current plan for the rats is to move a shed, insulate it, air condition it, and expand, because I have a local mom and pop shop that's wanting me to supply rats for them for even more steady income.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's slow and steady, but I can't go broke in the process. I got bills to pay and kids to feed. So
Yep.
slow and steady, trying to build the channel, build a brand, and eventually monetize it. But that's not my biggest deal. I more want 1,000 subscribers just so I can live stream whenever I'm cutting eggs and stuff.
But see, that's the thing. Like we were talking about that. Like BPL doesn't have 1,000 subscribers, and he's live streaming right now on his channel.
There are apps that let you do it, but yeah,
like StreamYard, like we're using tonight. Yeah. Like
and when technically, I'll probably use StreamYard to live stream if I can get it all set up.
Yeah, it's
whenever.
free too.
Yeah.
Dude, StreamYard is super fucking easy. Easy to use.
It's free to an extent. You only get 20 hours a month.
Yeah.
If you pay for it like I do, you get unlimited.
Yeah, but you guys are doing like 20 hours every 10 days. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so that's different. And like that's the main thing.
We do go live every night. No, that's no bullshit.
Yeah. There's no way I could.
Once again, so every night after tonight, I mean, your name's going to be on that list. And starting tomorrow, we will have everyone's fucking YouTube channels in the description.
So.
Cool. Yeah, I've already gained a few subscribers from this, and I really appreciate it to everybody who has subscribed. It's just one step closer.
And if you ever trying to like get on the YouTube thing and like work on the monetization, like live streaming is really great for getting watch hours.
Yeah,
that's the main reason why we're doing this, because we first of all, BPO, he has to get his watch hours, and then we're gonna get his subscribers to 1,000 eventually.
Yeah,
but once you hit that, because that's what I'm struggling with right now, and I'm on the last 50 watch hours. Yeah, 3,950.
So I actually hate to break the news. And Josue, you said it was cool already, but tomorrow's live will actually be back on my channel.
Yeah.
Yes. The reason why is because it's awesome of Josue to give me the opportunity to actually, because last week was supposed to be my week, but shit happens, and tomorrow we should have Miguel back on, and it'll be on my channel, and that's something I want to add to my resume, being on BPL's channel, and not only that, but the P&E. Like, you know, and let's just say if I died in a car crash or some reason, Josue, I could always say, hey, I've had AAP. Well, I want that on my goddamn resume before I die.
Well, yeah, makes total sense. It's only fair if one of you get it, the other one does too.
Yeah. And that's the
That's
reason
what I'm
why we
saying.
flip flop back and forth in between the channels.
Yeah, makes total sense.
But here's another catcher. So if you are like tonight, you're a special guest, right? Like we scheduled you in, we made the time, we made the thumbnail, we made the intro. So let's just say, you know, something happens, Miguel can't show up. Let's just say a week down the road, you're like, hey, dude, can I join the live stream? Can you have me as a guest? You'll be the only guy so far, if it happens, to have your name a different color on that shout out to make you stand out.
Nice.
Just because it shows that, like, you not only did you come up here once, yeah, I mean, you
Repeat.
came up here a second time, and if you come up here a third time, there'll be another color that stands out more than the rest. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's all, we're trying to show as much love. So, like we said, and Josue and I probably aren't going to stop the show for a good couple of years. So, you're gonna have a shout out for a long ass time.
I'm not going anywhere. I'll be around. Just got to get, you know, getting back in the groove of making videos. That's easy. Just takes a little bit.
So I think, you know, for at least my end, and I know Josue should probably agree, we don't plan on just doing the lives just to do them. We plan on doing the lives every night, and the reason why that's why we do them every night is to show everyone that we're consistent, and not
Right.
just that, but we want to show everyone that we can be that show, if not the best show out there for reptiles. You might not even know reptiles. Once again, there's people that want to join the show, like Spider Mom 1978. Not a reptile out there. She has spiders.
Yeah. More power to her. I'm 4 legs or less.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. I mean, just the respect. You know, it's not just about the whole reptile thing. Like it is for me, but it isn't at the same time. We also, once again, I got a frog. I got the Pac-Man frog. Josue has frogs. So, I mean, we care about amphibians as well, but I plan on getting into spiders eventually.
No.
Yeah.
4 legs or less.
Yeah, the creepy crawlies, I can't do it, man.
I can't say that. I've got isopods over there, so but they're roly polies. I mean, meh.
That's different. Let me put a goddamn, like, you know, like bird eater on you compared to a roly poly. You're like, give me 1,000 roly polies in my hand. I would never. No, I couldn't, dude. I'd be like, take that spider away from me.
Hell yeah, bird eater. Yeah, no.
What kind of isopods you got?
Let's see. I've got the most notable are powder blues, zebras, and Dalmatians.
I've seen those zebras. Those are really nice.
Yeah, I honestly need to take the time and make their tubs bigger. I just haven't. And what's the one that the Lavis, the dairy cows, or that dairy cows come from?
I heard of those too, because I seen those at the Repticon last time. I heard of the dairy cows, and they had because the ones I bought, well, I got the Oreo crumbles. I think that's what they're called or something. Yeah. But I don't know. Well, that's just the ones I got, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
About to say, I've actually got a buddy who is down in South Alabama who goes to all the shows, and he has a ton of isopods. He's locally known as the Bug Man.
Yeah, they're really useful to have. Like,
They really are. But yeah, I think they're just called smooth isopods, and because it's the non-dairy cow version of or the normal version of the dairy cows. And yeah, they're super easy. Throw some fish food in there, keep them moist on one side, and let them grow.
Because like sometimes I'll throw like snake sheds in there, and they'll demolish it.
Oh, dude, snake sheds are gone. And yeah, again, money, bioactive stuff.
I'm actually gonna say thank you to you, Fox Hollow Reptiles, to joining us tonight on the live. I appreciate if you would come back eventually here soon. I mean, I would love to learn more about colubrids since I have ball pythons. You know, it's totally different. I appreciate you being up here. It's been 2 hours. It's about 1 a.m. on the East Coast. That's his time. It's about midnight your time.
Yeah, it's midnight my time.
Yeah, it's getting pretty late. So let's call it a night. Once again, thank you for coming up here. Anyone that's watching still, thank you. 12 and still in the house. Go down in the description. I left both Josue's Exotics link and also Fox Hollow Reptiles links in the description. Definitely go down there, check them out, and when you subscribe, hit that notification bell on to all. Do not go to personalized or none. Go to all. And don't just subscribe. Hit that shit on to all. Trust me, it helps out everybody in the long run. Will help share everyone in the community. But until next time, I want to play us out. Josue, you want to say anything?
No, go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage.
And that was the live stream. Hell yeah.
It's still live.
Thank you.
Yep. We are